Red Dead Redemption 2 has a lot of unsolved mysteries, to say the least, especially considering I made a video about this already, but there are more mysteries that I didn't list in that video that I list this time around. So if you want a full list of the mysteries in the game, make sure to go back to the last video that I made so you don't miss out on your chance at cracking any of these mysteries for yourself. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and look at some more unsolved mysteries in Red Dead Redemption 2. We're gonna go ahead and start things off with a very interesting mystery today, one that I think might take a while to figure out. Now, hear me out on this one. I know that some of you already know about this one, but I think I've stumbled onto a very shocking revelation, to say the least, that might lead to solving this mystery. If you guys aren't aware, there is a missing princess in the game. Come to Van Horn Trading Post on the far east side of the map and you'll find this poster hanging outside of one of the buildings in town. It says, on the 15th anniversary of the disappearance of Princess Isabel Katharina Zinnmeister, the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg is offering a reward of $100 for her safe return to the authorities. The princess disappeared at age 5 during a royal visit to the United States in June of 1884. She has blonde hair and birthmarks on her right hand and left cheek. If found, please return her to the nearest sheriff's office immediately. I think I might have found a lead on this one because I think I might have literally found her. Now, obviously, you can go ahead and find her luggage at the fence right here in town, and it shows her luggage, and it's clearly her luggage because it has her 3 initials on it. There's actually a dog that leads you to the luggage at a certain time, and he'll eventually sit under the window at the fence building and he'll bark up at it. It almost makes you think that she could be trapped up there, but unfortunately you can't go up there since there's no access to the attic or the top floor here. But here's where it gets interesting. There's a newspaper in town that reveals a little bit more about her and that she's been missing for several years now, so she would obviously look a little bit older. I took that info and I went to a certain part on the map where you can see a woman standing in the window of a house located on the map here, of course. A lot of the characters in game talk about how this residence is really odd, but if you look up into the window, you can see a woman staring out of it. Now, obviously, a lot of you are going to say that this girl doesn't have any of the traits that we were given on the missing poster, but of course, she has aged a lot by now, and you would expect her to look a little bit older, so maybe some of her traits would have changed. But wouldn't you think that it could be a possibility that her captor, aka the person who kidnapped her, might be a bit smarter than you think? Maybe he could have dyed her hair and, put makeup on her body to hide her features. It would be a gigantic mystery if this were true, and, who knows? Maybe the girl in that window is the princess that we're looking for, but, maybe they altered her appearance or something so that they could keep her imprisoned. The question is, how do you set her free if this is the case? Unfortunately, we're all stuck here for now. Maybe you yourself can actually figure something out for this unsolved mystery that we have here. The next creepy unsolved mystery is one that I think has no explanation to this day. There's an odd cabin off in the middle of the woods in this location of the map that lights up the night. Some of you might have stumbled onto it. Personally, I'd recommend coming here at nighttime because it definitely fits the theme of what we're about to see. This place is called OSMAN Grove, and when you take your few steps inside, you're going to be shocked at what you walk into. It's a scene that you can't even begin to explain in words. What's going on here? Who killed all of these people? Their bodies seem to be decomposed as if they've been here for a while and the food on the table was eaten, but it's difficult to say what happened here. You can see a multitude of people in this house, even someone in the attic, which I'd say is definitely the grandpa. You can see the grandma as well. Well, looks like the father on the table, the mother, and of course, the child. I'd say that they were poisoned by someone in the household because, maybe someone decided to slip something in all of their food. All of the food is gone. It looks like they've eaten all of it, so, maybe it was poison. Maybe one dinner night, someone decided to poison them and killed all of them. I'd say the culprit could be the mother who maybe had a fight with the father or something and then decided to slip the poison into everyone's drinks and foods or something. I mean, obviously we have no idea who could have done this, but I think it's the best theory that we have here yet. So someone had either decided to kill the whole family along with themselves, or maybe something else entirely happened here. Something a bit more creepy. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But moving on to another unsolved mystery we have, it's the haunted forest in this location of the world that you'll need to turn your volume up for, actually. It's very eerie and it's hard to make out what the whispers are saying. I'd say that this forest is obviously haunted with some spirits, but why? Is there something else going on here that we're not seeing? I mean, why would these spirits haunt this particular forest? Maybe something happened here a long time ago, perhaps, you know, a mass murder or something that resulted in the woods becoming haunted. I'd like to think that there could be more to this in some way. Maybe you need to bring like a certain NPC here, or an animal, or maybe even an object, and, you know, maybe you'll see a ghost or something. I don't know. That or Rockstar just left this here for us to get spooked if we were walking in the woods one night in the game. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. But on to the next mystery. We're actually going to be diving into something I already covered in the first video I made, but there's actually a continuation to it. Now, again, if you didn't know, there's a mystery man from Red Dead Redemption 1 that you couldn't shoot or harm in any way. Obviously, a lot of people made assumptions that he was some sort of like a god, or maybe even Satan, or, you know, Death himself, but it's tough to say for sure because we really don't know. Of course, there's a photograph of him in a shop in the town of Armadillo, but there's even more to this. Turns out, you can find a shack in the middle of the swamplands that actually belongs to this man. The shack actually changes as you play the game. Things like phrases etched on the wall or in a table, or even the painting in the middle of everything, they all change. Eventually, everything will keep changing as you visit back more and more often, and eventually you'll see the man himself in the mirror standing behind you. Now that is pretty creepy if I do say so myself. Is there more to this creepy mystery in Red Dead Redemption 2? I mean, it's tough to say. There could possibly be more to this mystery man. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think about this. And last but not least, the final mystery we have here is the mystery of the night folk. You can stumble onto these bizarre looking people in the middle of nowhere in random locations of the map. You might see a man hanging from a tree or something, and you'll find a note in his pocket if you loot him when you shoot him down. That gives a little bit of insight into what happened to him, but not that much. These people are clearly not human, and if they were at some point, they definitely aren't anymore. I definitely say that they're zombies of some sort of undead people that roam the night, but it's tough to say if that's true or not. We can't really say what they are because we don't know for sure, but they're definitely not normal human beings just based off of their appearance alone. I'll have to get some more insight into who the night folk are, but right now I don't know much about them. If you know anything more, let me know down in the comment section below if you found any leads onto what their story might be. But other than that, I really don't know. But that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed more unsolved mysteries in Red Dead Redemption 2. Let me know down in the comment section below again if you have found any more leads onto any of these mysteries, and I'll look into it myself. So if you did go on to enjoy this video, if you found any mystery that you didn't know about beforehand, please go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, because it only does take a second out of your day to make mine. And please leave a like and subscribe because it only does take a second out of your day to make mine. And that's going to be it. Have a wonderful day. See you in the next video. If you guys want some Red Dead Redemption 2 merchandise, I have an exclusive shirt down below the video right above the description, and you'll see the shirt. It's a pretty cool shirt to say the least. If you guys want to become a Maverick today, go ahead and buy the merchandise because I really do think this shirt is pretty cool. But other than that, that's it. See ya in the next one.